Okay, Johnny. Interesting. Consuming corruption. Ghostfire slice. Right? Let's see. Best in Boros, which looks kind of heavily overdrafted. It's still a 1-2 and a 2-1 for just a bear. And then if that 2-1 dies, you get the Planeswalker. Alright. I'm interested. What? What is going on right now? These are both just great white rares. So we're white, and then what, right? I want to draft this Amped Raptor. Okay. Good green. Okay. Glyph Elemental's good too. Hopefully we could wheel like the Solstice Zealot maybe. Okay, white and then what? Faithful Watchdog's not bad. Furbished Familiar, we could do an Orsov thing as well. I haven't been paying attention well enough to what I've been passing to know whether or not I should go black or green here. But I feel like the picks between these two. Oh, and now we get the Conduit Pylon. Or Conduit Goblin. There's also Envoy. It's a tough choice. I like Envoy more in green-white. It's not a dead card. Then we've got the Repurposer here. That's nice. Evolution Witness. And a Colossal Dreadmask. But there's Ral's Implicit Maze if we were in Boros. So many options. I think I'm going to go for green-white. Gains first strike. That seems decent in any white deck, really, right? Oh, that's a green-white land. Wormcoil, Dross Claw, Obstinate Gargoyle, and Contaminated Landscape. I think I'm going to go with speculating on ending up in Orsov. Because there's nothing I really want to run here in the green-white space. And notably, we didn't see any aerial auxiliaries, so white might not actually be the right spot, although we've cut it pretty damn hard. Okay, maybe the Slith. play it in a pinch. I think it's better in Boros, though. Okay, Solstice sell it. It's a good wheel. Did wheel the Zealot, that's good. Ah, wheeled both. Nesting Grounds for Bulgari. Inventor's Axe. We end up in Boros. Do I run the Axe? Probably not. Okay. Brain Surge. Lots of good blue here. Galvanic Discharge if we did want to go towards red. There's Brood Scale versus the Territory. I think I like the Brood Scale more. It's also the Writhing Chrysalis. Lots of comments about that one. I think this one's whether or not we feel good enough about our green-white, or if we'd rather be in red. Since I didn't take the Conduit Pylon, I think I'm going to go for the green card here and go for the Brood Scale. You know, I played the Hunger Tide Rises and I was unimpressed. Could just take Hydra here. Let's see if we were red. What would you do if you were in red here? Okay, so hit that heralds the end. No, thank you. Expel the unworthy. No, thank you. Gift of the Viper, and then Sheltering Landscape. I guess if we do end up with something in red that's worth splashing, could be interesting. It makes it a little easier to do the Legion leadership, I guess, if we're in a Naya space. I don't think I'm going to be sad about the gift. Seems like kind of a weak pack, personally. Fanged Flames if we were in Boros. Not even sure I like it there. Alright, Guardian of the Forgotten. Nah, I don't know. I don't like all of those. Lion Umbra, Jolted Awake, Nyxborn, Unicorn. I didn't like the Unicorn. I tried it on the weekend. There's the Marionette Apprentice. Maybe that was worth going for black-white there. Just off of the Apprentice. Still not quite familiar with the pivoting yet. There's a Wing It. Out. Okay. Malevolent Rumble could work. Could do this for top end, I suppose. No airy auxiliaries. So what I do think is happening is that we started out really strongly white, and then white's somewhat contested. So we haven't seen my baby, my uncommon. Colossal Dreadmask, I think works better in the full-blown, like, Eldrazi space where you have a bunch of the spawns. This is good, though. I liked the Thraben Charm. That was good. This is quite playable in blue-white. Okay, so nobody likes these Solstice Zealots, huh? I think they're okay. But that's the third one that's wheeled. No love for Hunger Tide, that kind of makes sense. Nesting Grounds also wielding? Okay. That makes sense. Good to note if you are a Golgari fan. Okay. Could have had 2 Conduit Goblins. That's pretty sweet. Metastatic is the card to beat. Ah. Kite. Hopefully Kite wheels. There's also Hydra. So I think I'll go with the Metastatic Evangel. I haven't played with this one yet. You get a 4/4 flyer for 5. Gains Vigilance and Lifelink. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. It seems pretty good. I'd like to try that one out. There's another Hydra. Okay, Static Prison is the card to beat. Don't think we're doing the graveyard thing with the Evolution Witness. Feels okay here to just take Static Prison for some removal. We need some interaction. Okay, so this one is Hydra compared to Strength of the Harvest. This is pretty good. What's this? Gold Tail Trainer. Well, that's the signpost. I'm not sure we're actually... I'm not sure about this Golden Tail Trainer. We do have some Bestow. But I think I'd rather just get the Strength of the Harvest here than the signpost on common. That's a lot of text. Tranquil Landscape is the green-white. I mean, maybe we play that. I don't like this, there's no green. I don't think I want to play 5 for a 3/4 Vigilance. Okay. Well, we've got good old Solstice Zealot, so maybe I'm just Solstice Zealot.deck. Ooh, second Marionette Apprentice. Man, I do have that Wormcoil Larva. If I had picked up that other... If I'd picked up that other Marionette Apprentice, it could have been a contender. Psychic Frog. Nice. Oh, so now we get the... Now we get the common showing up. God, I don't know, between Dog Umbra, there's like a pacifism, compared to Evolution Witness. We're fine on creatures, right? Might play the Dog Umbra. Alright, we wield the Kite. Very good. Seems decent. Bad removal. Yeah, sure. Maybe we'll play it. Probably not. Alright, I think this is the deck. Probably okay with one landscape. Alright, how's everybody doing today? Sirkovitz? What's criminal? Oh, the Psychic Frog pick 7, yeah. For sure. That card's broken. My question here is, I guess, is do we run like the Hexgold Slith over something else? Curve might be just low enough to cut a land too, so I guess we could play something else, but I don't know about the Dog Umbras. How have the Dog Umbras been? Hey, NPC, how you doing? What can be counted as a spell? Sorry, Sirkovitz. Oh, yeah. I agree. 2 to 3 MDFCs. Let's see, how many do we have? Dual faced. Oh, we have 3? Alright. Yeah, and this was already maybe low enough. So white. That doesn't count. We have 2. I gotcha. Either way, I feel like we should be cutting a land. But then the question is what do we want to play out of these cards? Yeah, Johnny's not a land, you're right. So both of our dual face it's white-green and white-red. Yeah, cut of plains. I like it. You like this one? Yeah, Slith seems like it's okay, right? How have the Dog Umbras been? I still think it's right to do like 2 or 3 and not just 1 for 1 with the dual face. Of course, it depends on how good the dual face card is. Like, I want to be playing this most of the time as the spell, not the land, right? So I don't want to count them as full lands. $16 creatures. I'm tempted to just go double Dog Umbra instead of the Slith. It can save one of our creatures, or it can just be used as a pacifism, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Up against Simulacrum. How do you say Simulacrum again? Simulacrum? Isaiah informed me I was saying that wrong. Really don't want to play this. I guess I don't have to. So we can do Zealot on 3 and then 4 and then boost one of our big flyers. This would be the turn to do it. +1/+1 for each creature and or enchantment. Repurposer's a good card. Ah, NPC, that's the way to do it. Well, do I want to play the Strength of Harvest out as a green card? Actually, this makes it 11-9 split, right? We're gonna get steamrolled. Looks like a fun little black-red artifacts deck. Black hasn't shown up yet. Guess... Guess I'm gonna have to block here now. You get a land, they can sack it and blow up here, and then I don't. It's not a good block, but I feel like I've got to at least trade here and here, since they're hitting pretty hard. Probably shouldn't have attacked for one last turn, actually. Just trade it for the Simulacrum, because I'm left with the equipment. Oh boy. Yeah, well, against just red at the moment. Okay, so they are going to sack it to kill there. We figured that was a possibility. I play the auxiliary, I can support these two. I've got a 3/3 flyer, and then we can trade. I think it's right to just chump block here. Could also just go to 7. I think 4 life for a token's fine. Blood now. All modified creatures you control have lifelink. Let's go. That's nice. Now, Outlast, what does that do again? Taps, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Okay. It's nice that the kite here can now be moved. Do equipped creatures count as modified? Yeah. Okay. They sure do. I'm debating about whether or not I want to sack my 1/1, my 1/2. To get this down. So here I'm agreeing to either take the 4, try to make it back on the next turn. The lifelinker, if Envoy's alive. If I do sack the token, then next turn I'll have 6 mana, which allows me to Outlast and potentially move the kite to gain 4. I lose the 1/1 lifelinker. I think it's okay. I can like trade the Zealot here for the 4/2. Okay. That's pretty good. So we got 6 now. So I can't modify this, which is fine. I think I move this over, play the Brood Scale. Because then this gives me 4 lifelink. I could also just go to a... I could just like leave this back and... Look, they're attacking here with potentially 7. Don't think I want to multiple block it. So I do think I could leave back the 1/1 with the Brood Scale to double block here. I don't have the mana to do that, Circovids. I'm debating about whether or not I swing for 7. Or leave back the blockers. I think I like this. Yeah, then they're done. I was just trying to think if it was like worthy to leave back the 1/1 to block with the Brood Scale. But you're right, once we adapt it, we get the lifelinker, and that doesn't seem fair. Also, welcome Mayhem Devil. Hope you're having a good day. And Vorpal. Felt like they were stuck on black, I agree. Green-white or black-white? That thing looks particularly... You know what looks underdrafted to me is Dimir. Dimir looks underdrafted and quite deep. Followed by Rakdos. I think Rakdos has a solid strategy. Izzet looks a little bit underdrafted as well. Boros looks overdrafted. Orsov and Azorius and Celestia all seem kind of like in the middle. Aha, now we're missing white. All white into no white. Hey, Thunderwunk, how you doing? Yeah, I think Orsov is great as long as you get the Marionette Apprentice, right? Alright. I'm interested in playing this hand. Nice. Real nice. I don't think there's any reason to lead out with... I guess this gets bigger each time that we landfall. This is just a 3/1. I think Bestow is worth doing though, right? Because like if the creature dies, then this falls off. I think it's just Watchdog here. And then the question is whether or not we go bestow. Sure, I think we can redraw that. It's like, this is better to get down early, right? Because if we wait forever to play the elemental, it's not going to get the landfall. Now do we do elemental and landfall, or I guess we do that next turn when we can do this landfall, play dog. We just go for playing the repurposer. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, discover X, where X is that spell's mana value. Monstrous Vortex. All right. Pheno for Shark. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Wow, they're taking time off to do that. All right. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this. But, you know, if there was a deck that was going to do something with it, it would be Simic with 5 lands, right? Mono Skoas didn't work out. That's fair. Okay. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature and/or enchantment you control. I feel like I could just pump the I could pump the watchdog here, and it would be fine. It gets +3/+3. It allows me to swing in, right? Bestow Hydra for 3. I guess that works as well. It makes this worse. Well, Thunderwonk is electing for the Hydra on the Watchdog. Do you just play out the land then? You want to Aura next turn? Okay. This is only +2/+2 right now. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just go with playing it so that we can play these two and then tap their... This makes this into a 5/5 and it gives me a tapper next turn. Gets +1/+1 for each creature and or enchantment you control. Oh. +4/+4. You're right, never mind. So it's +4/+4. You're right, that's worth keeping. Oh, it counts itself. Yes. Well, this looks fair. This looks okay. Yeah, I forgot that it saw itself. Oh, hey, we get to Johnny on turn 2. Let's go. Johnny into Repurposer. We go pretty wide. Our Thraben Charm can destroy a lot. Seems good. Oh my god. I love opponent's name. Why not? Yeah, it was our pack one pick one funder, and I was like, well, we want to be in Boros if we can be, and I just like I passed 2 conduit goblins. I guess I could have been Boros, but I find Boros to be a little bit harder to get into than Selesnya. Everybody really likes the red.
I will prove my worth to my
I mean,
pride.
it upticks for 2 to put a +1/+1 counter on each cat you control. It's kind of lackluster if you don't have any cats. Then you create a 2/1 cat, but it only deals damage if you have a red permanent. So flipping it's less important. Glyph Elemental, eh? Do we want to kill Glyph Elemental right now? I don't think so. I think we can keep developing the board. Just offer the trade. Thraben Charm now does 8 damage. Yeah, this is a lot better if you can bestow it on something so you get the value twice, right? Still, Lunarch Aspirant effect. Rest in peace, Ajani. You'll be missed. Ah, there's the Conduit Goblin. I don't think I like the idea of racing a Conduit Goblin. Yeah, with my tapped Mitt lands there, you know? Oh, you mean last turn instead of playing the Repurposer? That would have been a choice. Especially because this isn't particular... I mean, it creates a 2/1 cat a turn, I guess. No, it's good. Good suggestion. If I had the mana, that would definitely be the move. Because then it fizzles the target, right? And they're trying to figure out whether or not they want to spin the mana. They should have done it on Conduit Goblin, right? I think if you were going to play it aggressively, you should pump the Conduit Goblin. Yeah, if we had red, it would be a different story. Damn. Alright, I am running 16 lands. I feel like I've had a fair amount of mana this run. I could trade this for a Zealot, do the Thraben Charm, and then I've got nothing. But Boros is aggressive, so I feel like if I remove their stuff, that's good. I think I'm going to play this aggressively and go with the Thraben Charm, swing both of these for 5, and play the Zealot. Alright, now we just have to pray no more land. People have started drafting this a little bit more highly. Charge bug. Yeah, the race is on, right? But I think it's a race that I'm winning. They could switch this around pretty quickly, but it would need to play something pretty dramatic. There are some really powerful cards in the set. Funder, is it Sirkovitz's fault? I can believe that. I've been watching this, like the average taken at just like skyrocket for charge bug. That's part of streaming, right? Content creation, you have to take blame. You know you've made it when people start blaming you. It is fun to see who shows up to class, I agree, Isaiah. Yeah, that's an affectionate nickname for it, for sure. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. Usually what I try to do is do around the 3-win mark, just so ads don't interrupt. I'm going to take a quick little break, run some ads real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm pooped. Sirgovitz, I feel you. I've been working a new job, new hours, and it's difficult to find time to stream these days. But take care. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night. And we'll see how this deck goes. Nice 3-0 start, though. Feels pretty good. Okay. Well, we've got a 1-2-3 curve. Seems alright. Play Kite Out and then Rumble. Alright, we are... How many lands are in this deck? I am running 16, right? Jeez. Stop. Alright, let's... 3 lands or the 1 non-land? Alright, that'll help our flood situation. Oh, Rumble's a reason to play the Knight. Interesting. Dryad? Warp Tuster and Spawngang Commander. Those are good cards. We got ourselves a real match. Warped Tusker, I think, is probably one of the weaker cards, right? Nightshade Dryad is pretty good. I'd probably take the Dryad. Obviously, it depends on their land situation. They took the Tusker? I feel like that's the weaker. Now we just need to find one of our pacifisms. Yeah. Writhing Chrysalis incoming. And we've got the Charm. That'll help. I guess I could go more aggressively. Let's see, if I sacrifice this to play this, I could then sack the little one to play the Johnny.
Strike as one.
You would shoot your own cat? To flip this, to start creating more cats? I was kind of thinking I needed the Thraben Charm to answer the Warped Tusker. Right? Because, like, they sack all of this to play out a 6/8, and then Thraben Charm's the answer. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm shooting my own cat here. We do start creating a cat a turn. It's interesting. I think I go for double removal, though. I don't think the fleet of 2/1s is right. Let's see. Math. Okay. So they're gonna play a big thing. I could do this and create a cat token. Hey, Sai, how you doing? Okay, so we're hitting for 7 a turn. If I do this, it changes this into a 2/1, so then we're hitting for 6, which is still a 2-turn clock. I'd need to get one more thing in removal, right? I think I win through the air with the repurposer. I don't think I need to use the Thraben Charm. I'd rather use it for removal. But it is an interesting idea, because we could do this, and then if it goes longer, I would have rather had the army of 2/1s. Well, what about the turn after, Funder? After they play the Warped Tusker, they're going to have another thing, right? Because you're essentially creating a bunch of 2/1 cat tokens instead of removing their thing. Creature tokens you control have evolve. Okay. Well, now they're kind of, yeah. Huh. So that's going to evolve all of them again? Unless I shoot the 2/2/1, or the 2/2. Whoa, wrong one. I don't think I want to be up against a whole bunch of 2/3s. Okay. I've got a 3-turn clock. It costs 7, so they could just trade this. I can sing cat. I'd rather not send here. But I can send cat, and I can send the kite on the repurposer. Don't think I want to... Yeah, I don't think I want to keep the 1/1. I think I want to push their tempo. So I think I'm going to sack the germ. And then if they attack Ajani, that's fine. It replaces the cat. It's a nice little distraction. Yeah, we don't care if the Planeswalker dies on swing back, right? I don't think I do. We've got 2 things of removal, and we've got a 4/4 flyer. Where this gets destroyed is a fight spell. If they play this out and then play a fight spell to kill my 4/4 flyer, it's gonna be tough after that. We can't keep him alive against this board anyway, right? Unless I'm like not gonna attack. I guess I could have kept the 2/1 alive to block with it.
Traitors will be punished.
Could pump the flyer, but it doesn't change the clock. Oh, it's not a cat.
More join our cause.
You do? Why? This can trade here. They kill Ajani, then they play the Warped Tusker. I want 2 things of removal. Yeah, I'm treating this as like 3 life, right? Yeah, Merit Leech has got it. Which is partly why I didn't want to shoot my own cat to then pump out the 2/1s, is that like that would be okay, but you'd need it to be alive for a couple of turns, and I'm not sure I want the game to go longer, right? So many different lines, so many different ways to play Magic. But I think with double removal, I just hope we can trade the 2/1 for the 3/1. Gosh, we might not even need to block, actually, if they swing it all here. Chat always wants the game to go longer. That's fair, Merit Leash. Chat wants the game to go longer, but simultaneously wants a 0/3 so that we can draft again. I mean, if they only send 3 of the Eldrazi and not the 3/1, then I just block here and get another 2/1 back, right? Like, this seems okay to me. How does this backfire? Are you not entertained?
Out of my way.
I see Vorpal. I'm worried that they have 2 reach creatures or a flyer. Okay, so there's the Tusker. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, oh. Interesting. So I get more energy whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield. Oh, but this is a token. Okay. Still gonna be right to do this. Static Prison. Hold up the Dog Umbra. Yeah, I don't have a way of triggering the metastatic Evangel is the problem. And I definitely want a Static Prison here as opposed to Dog Umbra so that they don't have an easy way to fight me, right? So now if they go for the fight spell, I can play the Dog Umber to save the 4/4. So, and if they play a reach creature, then I can play the Dog Umber as a pacifism. Why does it matter that meta is 3 power? Yeah, I mean, they've got 7 mana if they play a reach creature and a fight spell. Oh, I see. Merit, it's a lethal threat. Gotcha. Hey, I don't think I've said hi, JM Champ. JM Chap. And D Papa Matt, how you doing? Yeah, that's true. With the equipment, they have to figure out an answer. Oh, that is an answer that they can gain life. Hey, Sai, thanks for the follow. All right. They are not dead. Wait, no, they are dead. Right? I flash this in, get rid of this. They have to chump block the 3/1 here. They take 6. They're dead. Oh gosh, I thought that was the end of their turn. Still had all these. Did I have any cats? No. Oh, I could have upped this, you're right. I was just going to make another 2/1. But you're right, this hits for more damage if I do that. It's not a red permanent, though. But yeah, non-red Ajani here. Fino, thank you for the follow. A raid and a follow. All right, infinite drafts. We got 4 wins. I don't know. It's still a 3/3 worth of stats across 3 bodies or 2 bodies. So it's not bad. I think in any white deck, it's obviously better in Boros, where we would have been doing additional damage every time we made a cat token, and then it would just be silly. Hey, Fino, take care. Have a wonderful night. Okay. I was like, what do we do? What are we gonna do on what are we gonna do on turn 2? Bam. Easy. Now this is a card. It's a scary card. You're late, Kite.
Fight beside me, brother.
Yeah, see? They're gonna use their premium removal on my like half of 2-drop. That's perfectly fine with me. Damn, I just screwed up. Okay, I should have done the Glyph Elemental, then played the land and played the Kite. Oops. So I guess I'm playing the Zealot out then. No, for some reason I was just thinking that I was going to do the Glyph Elemental on 4. Is it Kite here? Could be Hydra. It's between these two. I think I was on the draw because I just missed my first land drop and they're on 4. So I'm on the draw. Oh, this sucks. I want a Glyph Element. I guess I could Glyph Elemental the 2-1. Could Static Prison the Familiar. It doesn't feel right. Okay. Oh, I see how this game is gonna go. They got my Ajani, huh?
Nothing can break our bond.
Wait. I get my Ajani back, right? Okay. And Ajani can't block anything. Whenever one or more cats you control die, you may exile it. So we gotta exile that first. Because I think it'll become a Planeswalker, and then that Planeswalker will be theirs. Whenever one or more cats you control die, you may exile Ajani, then return him to the battlefield transformed under his owner's control. Yeah, so if one of your cats die by blocking, they would then get the Planeswalker. Why wouldn't it trigger? Oh, we would get it if they flipped it? Oh, okay, so I didn't need to. Now, so if I decline this, I get the card, right?
It's not perfect.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 2 when you do. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. I could do a board pump here. I think that looks actually pretty good. The beginning of combat. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this pre-combat then. Yeah, they just block it. So I just did the energy for 1 damage. That was probably not worth it. Okay, so but now we can tap here and board pump. And we have lethal, right? Without, I mean, they might have interaction. This is not sorcery speed. So let's go for it. Let's see how it goes. They have removal for this, they're still dead. They'd have to have 2 things of removal. How do you survive this? Oh, there's the answer. Okay. Because I figured I was playing around removal, Isaiah. Did I not have it if they had removal, though? Let's see. I think I left him at 2 anyway. Oh, hell no. As long as another player... That's destroy, not exile, right? You're 1 turn late. Alright, I'm just gonna do this now while they're tapped. Like, they're on a top deck, I'm on a top deck. I'm 17, they're 6. Seems alright. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that one, though, Isaiah. I was just assuming that if they had 1 removal, that they were planning to kill my angel, and then... I thought the tap kept them alive. Yeah, shouldn't have played out the doggo, eh? All right, that's fine. If we lose our 1 match to getting wrathed, I'm okay with that. Yeah, now they're just like dumping their hand. They sacrificed the crab. Yeah, Vorpal, that's it. Yeah, if I had tapped the Zealot instead of pumping the board, because I pumped for 1 damage, that wasn't worth it. Dude. Mercy. Alright. Want to see what I do for my turn? Sup? Yeah, that's definitely gonna do it. How did they bring it back? They grave dug it? Yeah. Wait. Alright. I'm interested. We're just dead. 1,000 different ways we're dead. Oh, 7's Reclamation. That was how they did it, not the grave dig. 7's to get Nightmare. Nightmare got Crab. Okay. Yeah, that was a slaughter. God, we were doing so well too. I thought I had that in the bag. Is Reclamation good? Seems okay. Depends on what you can do with it. It was good that game, wasn't it? Alright. Nothing till turn 3. Alright. Let's see if number 50 is playing aggro, and we're going to get punished for keeping a slow hand. Starting off with Perilous Landscape. Very good. Alright, we drew a turn 2. Hand is infinitely better. Alright, on blue-red with Aether Spike. I like the cut of their jib. Am I going Zealot, Repurposer, or Envoy? If I go Repurposer, I get 5 mana next turn, which is nice for Hydra. I think I'm gonna go with this. Got another counterspell. Alright. Turnip Head over here believes in counterspells. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, don't do it to me again, bro. Exiles it so I don't get the token. Okay. It's not looking good. Alright, opponent. The Aether spell deck. That's fair. I mean, what are you going to do against that? I mean, counterspells and limited are good, but they're also frustrating, because, like, you can't really play around it like you can constructed, right? It looks like they paid for. Okay, Static Prison. Gets rid of something for a while. I don't know how I feel with this Thriving Skyclaw. It's really expensive for a 3/2 flyer. Feels like a trap. I think the early data suggests that it's not great, even in the energy decks. Circovitz would know. I guess we go for a large Hydra. And then, like, what? We're tapping? Maybe I'm supposed to play it to block here? Because I can't race this. And then if I'm using energy, it makes my Static Prison worse. Yeah, I don't know how I win this, but I think maybe it wasn't right to play the Hydra out as a bestow. It's like, this isn't great. We're dead in 2 turns now instead of 3. Or yeah, 3 turns instead of 2. Do we Voltron it? I don't think I can, right? I think it's gotta just be a creature. I think even then I'm just dead. Oh, shoot! Well, Misogynist, yeah. No reason to tap except for they have Menace. So if I get rid of the charge bug, then they can't actually attack. If I use the reach. That's good. Although, a temporary fix. But last turn I did need to tap it, otherwise they just give it Menace and then they hit me. Unless I played the Static Prison. Okay, whenever this attacks, and when it enters the battlefield, it's going to give them more energy. Am I tapping with my energy so that I can start to attack? Yeah, which would have been to the 3-2 to hit me for 4. They hit me for 4 either way, right? Okay. I pumped the glyph. It doesn't have the trample though. That's what I was thinking. Is like, well, but I think it's sketchy though, right? I'm not sure I can even swing. But like, I guess if those 2 cards over there are lands, it could be okay. But I'm dead on board if they have removal, right? I guess I tap and go to 2. But you can't attack if you do that, right, Vorpal? Oh, the Hydra falls off, right? Because this is chump blockable, right? Whereas the Zealot is not. Okay, they didn't do it. This lets it so the charge bug still can hold on. If I attack both, they have to chump block. We could see attacking both here. It's too risky. All right, Jorbals, good luck on that draft. Oh, shoot. Well, it got chump blocked, so it didn't matter. Thank you, Sai. So they just have a whole bunch of removal that doesn't do enough damage to my board state? Okay, interesting. I could go for a tap and hit him for 8. Doesn't seem right. Well, if I knew I was going to draw that... If I knew I was going to draw that, I would have just won. So this would get double and go to 10. So if they chump, they like lose their board. I think I can swing both now. Oh shoot, no, wait. What was I thinking? This doesn't kill them. Yeah, 20 damage, you mean 10. Yeah. Alright, do I just hold this then? I could be dead. Okay. It's a lot of charge bugs. Yeah, they probably do things. And thank you for using they. Appreciate it. Since you turn it head might be a girl. A woman. You never know. And if I was like playing and constantly called the wrong gender, it could get annoying. Yeah, it becomes automatic at some point. Or a turnip. That's a fair point. Oh shoot, am I dead? Wait. They both have haste. I'm dead. Right? +1, I think it does exactly 7. So it definitely wasn't right to swing both. I definitely should have only swung the 8/8. Here. Yeah, so actually no, it wouldn't have mattered. No, because I could have I would have had to tap pre-combat. It did matter. So what I should have done is not attack with the Zealot, attack with the 8/8, force the chump. They do this nonsense, and then I can tap this flyer. We're not taking a lethal amount. So I played that too soon. That's a classic mistake too. I just chat said 20. I thought it was like, yeah, I thought it looked really good, and then it was like, oh wait, no, it was only 10 damage. If we'd been able to push lethal with it, then we should have attacked. And Phelia decided to show up. How nice. Oh no, JM Champion, don't worry. It's not a fault. I was right there with you. You know, sometimes I catch it, sometimes I don't. That time I didn't. Do we want to thin our deck here? Makes it, 1% less that will... It makes it harder to hit the Voltstrom Angel. Yeah, we have Phelia. That's why we have really good white. Oh, I always forget it has flash, though. At sorcery speed, Merc. Yeah, no, which it's definitely going to do. I guess I could blink the Zealot. I'm just thinking, like, if we wanted to, we could make it bigger too, right? See, at the beginning of the next instep, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. If it entered under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Phelia. I'd rather do this and get the energy this turn. 3, 3, and 4 energy seems better than 2 damage. Okay. So if I play Envoy of the Ancestors, then Phelia gets lifelink. I can tap the 0/4, exile this after I tap. I'm not casting anything for 1, so this is a good time to go get double white in case we draw there. So I want to go here. Play this. They could be ramping. That's true. I think I like just bouncing this again and making this into a 4/4. Yeah, Deepapa's on the same line as me. I'm just gonna do this now before I forget. Save our opponent's sanity. Because this is now a blocker too. It can tap every turn, but then also block on defense. Gives us 2 energy a turn, one of which we can use to tap. Should have waited to cast the creature. Then I wouldn't have gotten the modify. Oh man, they are ramping to something big here. Wait, I can bounce Voltstrom Angel too? I can just swing here, right? Because everything will be 3 damage. And it's all lifelink? Please tell me I'm doing this correctly, right? We have so much energy. Either way. Oh, wait, I guess they can block with the 0/4. I gotcha. I think this is enough pressure just to swing all here. Guess I could bounce the Sage so that they don't have better blockers. Now if they block, something dies. They're gonna play something huge. I just hope it's not Emrakul. Emrakul. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're short there. Yeah, they could do what's the really big scary 9-drop in Simic? What's Kozilek? How much does Kozilek cost? The Broken Reality. Kozilek is a 9? Okay, so they have 9 for Kozilek. Gabe, how you doing? Okay. This doesn't have to attack, though, so I have lethal if they have no blockers. Ooh, wait. Oh, should have looked at that. Oh god. No, I didn't look at it. I guess, okay, so they got Writhing Chrysalis. Alright. So they're gonna Writhing Chrysalis me. Voltstrom gets Vigilance and Lifelink. That doesn't work. I think I just want to remove this since it's not a good thing here. Modify here, probably. Do the Outlast. I only have 2 white, though. Almost. Did Papa? I only have 2 white. Oh, you wouldn't go for a Johnny here? I think I'm gonna go for the Johnny.
A beautiful day, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Streaming's hard. I'm like reading chat while also trying to sort of think about the best line. Okay, so why don't we get to tap 2 of their things with Zealot? That's right, NPC. That's a lot of chump blockers. You have to sacrifice it whenever... Yes, whenever you sacrifice one. Okay. So I tap the Chrysalis, as it's really the only thing I'm scared of. And now... if I pump everything... it's like this is a 2-3. I think they're in a pickle if I just swing, right? Don't think I want to Umbra. Wait, and oh, I could Umbra Chrysalis? I could see that. Pickles! Alright, I think I'm going to go with swinging all here. Because they can chump block, I think, to live. 2 damage has to get through. Oh, that's right, I don't have enough time. Oh, yeah, I think... yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, right? I think it's right to do the 0-4, because it's... we've got 2-3 power attackers. And then they have 4 blockers, so... they have lethal if they have... it's lethal if they have nothing, right? They do have 1 and, 4 colorless. So they could have had the Flash guy. The... what's its face? What's its bucket? Hopeender. All right, well, we're going to take another quick little break. If we get to 6 wins, we'll see. Maybe they fix the prairie dog. Yeah, maybe. It didn't work correctly with the double activation on 10 mana. If I remember correctly. It should get 2 counters, right? Oh, I got compensated for it. Isaiah, you're saying it does not? Well, yeah, but we've looked up other replacement effects, and they do. It should. Yeah, we've already had this conversation. we don't need to go back down that way. It was a whole argument. But Gatherer even says it, yeah. I'm getting flashbacks, guys. Getting flashbacks. Do we just play the Glyph Elemental outright, then? I would so much rather not. Could Rumble. But this is way more aggressive. It's very possible that it shouldn't have, though, because like a lot of the old veterans were like, it's a replacement effect, it shouldn't stack. And I'm like, they tend to know what they're talking about, you know? All right, what does this Hydra Trainer do? Number of counters on permanents you control with adapt 3. Okay, that's slow. Johnny looks pretty tempting here.
It's not perfect, but we have peace.
Stolen auras re-entering the game without a valid target. Huh. Interesting. So that means if you stole something that was bestowed, it was causing some issues? That's good. Yeah, Kaith was wrong, the wrong mana cost. Okay. That seems like a good thing to just remove after they dumped all of that mana into it. I always draw this after I've already played all of my creatures. I think I like Thraben Charm so they can't use it to fight Dog Umbra later. Green-White's got some aggression, man. Green-White's got some spice. Whoa, what does that do? That's a lot of text. Whenever land enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 plant. If you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token instead. Land cards in your graveyard have Dredge 2. Ah, you guys remember the Dredge mechanic? It's a good time. So this is going to trigger a Proliferate. That's cool. Do we have lethal? Let's see, 4, 7. Yeah, we have lethal. Yeah, that's spicy, man. Metastatic with the Watchdog. So that comes in as a 4/4 for 2. Today's been good. All right, we made it to the final boss. I'm going to take a quick little break, and we'll see if we can hack down another trophy. Be right back. What? Wait, I did the wrong button. Where's my webcam? There it is. All right, so we are 6-2 and ready. I think I lost. I did drop a game, right? In that game where I attacked with the 5. I think we were gonna win that game if I hadn't screwed up. I've also I don't even know what this is. It happens this time of day, and it's not like it's a serious reflection or anything. Let's see if I change my exposure. It's a ghost, yeah, 100%. There we go. Had to change the exposure a little bit. All right. Okay, so this hand, we're definitely using this to go get white. And then we're playing out Phelia on 2. Then bestowing Glyph Elemental on it. Seems like it's got a decent plan. Technically, getting the planes here should wait till their turn. To give them as little information as possible, but it's so minuscule I don't really care. Alright. Oh, it has flash! Someone, stop me! Misogynist, you were so close. I always... Okay, they didn't kill it. One of these days I'm gonna play it without actually, like, I'm gonna actually do it right. Wait, stop! Thank you, yeah. Alright, so we could do the thingy that we did last time, but... No, that doesn't work as well with a blocker. So this one is... Bestow. Whip. Bestow. Land. And then non-land permanents, so we can just get rid of their germ. Oop. Wait, if I bounce the... No, if I bounce the ram, it comes back with a token, right? Alright. Well, that was a really quick trophy. Phelia's a fair imbalanced card on 2. Be better than me, though. Remember to flash it in.